just taking this day by day.
How's your attitude?
My attitude is great, just trying to stay positive. And, even though I'm not on the court with those guys, still try to help those guys out and, just talking to them and the things that I see and just encouraging those guys.
Are you frustrated that you're not out there?
A little bit, no doubt about it. It's hard, especially when, you're used to playing, your whole life growing up. And, but, it's part of the game, so, just got to kind of, let those guys in the training room, do their jobs and everybody do his job and heal.
Marcus, what do you know about the injury and what did you feel when it happened?
From what they were saying, I didn't really know much of it. It just felt like, I got knee to the back of my knee, and I just went down, and, it was just really sore. As you see, I limped off the court a little bit, so, I didn't think it was too much of it, until we got in the back and we got some MRIs and X-rays.
So did they say that the bone went popped in and out? Was that the deal?
That was the deal. That's kind of what they said. Just kind of, pretty much. It wasn't even a bone; it was a joint. Just sprained in a really deep bone bruise, and that's just like they say, it's a sensitive area that you kind of just have to let it heal into.
So everything considered, not just getting off crutches, but doing the rehab, getting back into playing shape. Do you have any idea how long it's going to take?
I have no clue. We just, like I said, we're taking it day by day, and we really can't tell. You can't tell your body what to do. Your body has a mind of its own; it does what it wants. So, we're waiting on to see how I react to things, and with the rest I'm getting and the rehab and everything, and hopefully I can be back in a couple weeks.
How much longer do you have to wear the brace, and what is the brace doing for your legs?
The brace is just kind of, immobilizing the knee joint and in the joint itself, just making sure it's not, too loose, and just kind of, letting it scar up a little bit, the scar tissue. I think I'm in the brace for another week. But the brace helps, especially, walking and trying to walk a little bit, put a little bit of pressure on it, and just kind of keeping it in place.
How longer do you have the crutches?
I have no clue about that. Until they tell me otherwise, I'm using it. And like I said, whatever those guys tell me.
So the front of the other guy's knee hit the back of yours? Is that what happened?
Yeah, as he turned in, I went for the ball and I jumped. It just felt like, I just took a knee right to the knee.
But it was the back of your knee, not the front? Okay.
Like the side, like the back side of my knee.
Okay.
And that's all I really remember, So, like they said, it's a weird injury. It's weird. It's rare to ever seen it, in too many guys. So, but, they're doing a good job at, keeping the bone in and keeping me, my spirits up, rehab, and just making sure they can do everything they can in their ability to help this process go forward.
Are they sure you don't need surgery? I mean, is that
that's what they're telling me. They're sure I don't need surgery. And I've had two opinions, two different opinions.
Mm-hmm.
So, and two sets of MRIs, X-rays, and everything. So, they double checked and covered their bases on both ends just to make sure. And they said everything looks fine, and just let my body go.
Marcus, there was a play was you drove against Robinson. Was it that, or was it when he was driving to the basket and you were defending him that you did?
It's when he was driving to the basket. And
right before you
yeah, and I
left
went
the
to
game.
swipe. Exactly,
Okay.
I went to swipe for the ball, and like I said, just felt like I took a shot to the knee with his knee. I've had and I just kind of just kind of blurry after that. I just didn't really know, and went to the back and they just told me I was out.
Coach said you're not going to play on this road trip. Are you going to travel at all?
I have no clue. Yeah, I talked to Coach about that.
How do you keep your spirits up? You were hurt last summer. You had the toe, you got the knee. Are you beginning to wonder what's next?
No, not at all. You can't think like that. Just some wise words from my mom. It could be much worse. So nothing's broken, nothing has to be repaired, and just take it slowly and day by day.
Marcus, what's your treatment regimen so far?
Just coming in the mornings, massage, stem, ice, laser, and then come back in the evening and do it all over again.
What's it like watching the team knowing you could be out there helping them?
It's frustrating. You know, you get upset just knowing that, you know, it's nothing you can do to help those guys and to be a part of that team. And but, you know, like I said, those guys, they understand what's going on, and you know, they're going to keep working and they're going to keep playing their hearts out. And the only thing I can do is keep cheering them and telling them what I see off the court and helping those guys in any way that I could.
Brad kind of called them out, the team out for a couple games for the lack of defense earlier this week. What did you kind of see what he was seeing with that, and how do you think they responded on Wednesday?
I think these guys know and understand that, you know, we got to come out, you know, more physical, more paced, and just the defensive intensity and offense, you know. But I really think these guys understand that even though our shots aren't falling, that we can't let our defense slack, and they're going to pick it up. And you know, we got a lot of guys on this team that, you know, that compete and they love to compete. So, you know, that's not a factor. I'm not too worried about that too much. So they should be okay.
That's Jake, a fit guy.
I'm sorry. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Marcus.